Let's get the show rolling. Happy Monday, Miami. Welcome to the Miami Comedy Podcast. I'm Manny Garavito. We go live every day-ish to talk to the people of Miami and just say what's up. Let's get the show rolling. All right. Your boy has been dieting recently, been hitting the gym. I've been running. I just came back from a run, and I got a little cocky because I put on a shirt yesterday. Was it a Miami Comedy shirt, Manny? You're damn right it was. And I'm walking around, and I watch myself on the glass, and I'm just admiring my physique in 2022. I'm like, oh, look at me. Got a little bit of a chest, stomach going down a little bit. Some arms are showing. So lo and behold, I come home the next morning, and I decide to completely shave my body. I don't know why. Here's the thing, guys. When you're bored and you go out and you shave, you think you're going to look good, right? Because you're so bored, you start like hallucinating what you think you might look like. But then when you actually do it, you're like, why did I do this? Your boy is shaved all the way down. And I put on some lotion. I swear to God, fellas, it's a blessing that God gave us body hair, because if we still had a bald body in our 30s, we would look like toddlers, just running around with our bellies out. Body hair takes off a good 10 pounds, because once you shave that off, like, your fupa starts hanging out in a way you've never seen before. I swear to God, I went everywhere with this new Norelco shaver, and I put on lotion, and I just took one good look at myself with the bathroom lights. I looked like a greased up hog. Like, you can't even get me in a headlock on how slippery I look. Like, I would slip right out of your headlock. Put me in a fight with a body full of lotion, I'll slip right out and I'll run away. And the only way you'll be able to find me is by looking for the little greased up footprints on the ground. All right, first I want to say what's up to the people online. What's up, TikTok? What's up, Instagram? What's up, YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, Twitter? How are you? RN, welcome. BM, Kent. I've been thinking about doing stand-up comedy. My friends want me to go. How can I get up there? Well, check out our open mic. So tonight we got an open mic over at Thank You Miami. It's also on Fridays. Thursday we got Tripping Animals Brewery up in Doral. Braids, Kitty Love, Corky. Man, Instagram has been treating me so nice with the live streams. We've got 200 people. You know why? Because TikTok promotes lives. Now Instagram is like, oh boy, he figured it out. He figured out how to get an audience without paying us. Now we got to double up. We got to double them up now. That's right. TikTok gave me an audience. Now Instagram is following suit. I don't blame you, Instagram. You got to do your thing. All right, so let's get back to it. Yeah, fellas, don't shave your body. It's atrocious. I swear to God, I think the only way you can shave your body is if you've got like less than 1% body fat. I think I got a solid 12%. All right, I'm in shape. First of all, ladies, I don't want to discourage you. Okay, I'm in shape. But I've got like the dad bod without being a millionaire look. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not there yet. But, with a shirt on, you take me out, right? We go out to dinner, we go dancing with clothes on. Your boy actually looks like he takes care of himself, okay? There you go. I still have a lot of work to do. So as I was looking at my body and seeing the next level that I'm approaching here in 2022, I'm slowly realizing that it's very suspect if somebody gets fit immediately, okay? I want you guys to know that getting fit is not overnight. And as a matter of fact, that's probably why so many people quit trying to get their ideal body, because it doesn't happen as quickly as you think it would. It has to be an entire lifestyle. And then one day you wake up and you're like, wow, I've been working out for 5 years straight and I'm almost there. Because I thought that if you had a strict diet, if you worked out often, you played sports, you took care of yourself, you counted calories, you ran every day, whatever it is you do that's in your regimen, you'll see it in like 90 days. And surely enough, you might lose 5 or 10 pounds. Don't get me wrong. But I'm talking about getting fit. I'm talking about like when you put on tighty whities, it looks serious rather than like jokingly, right? Because that's one good indicator if you're in shape or not. If you got tighty whities on and people take you seriously, you're in shape. But if you put on tighty whities and people start like giggling, you need some work to do, man. So I still need work to do. All right. But pretty soon I'll be modeling with some tighty whities on. Just you wait and see. Just you wait and see, Miami. I'm going to be a really good looking 40-year-old. I can already tell. No, it's not. Getting fit is not overnight. Do not take this guy's advice. There's a lot of people on those late night television commercials, you know, when you stay up late and you got the 3 a.m., you got that one person holding on to like the shivering little handlebars. Be like, oh, you just stand here for 30 minutes a day. You'll lose 90 pounds in 90 days. It's like, no, you don't. No, you don't. You lose 90 pounds in 90 days or you get your money back. But you can only ask for your refund 30 days in. Hey, 90 days passed. I'm still fat. You went past the 30 days. We can't give it to you. Got him. So because I have a lot of work to do, I've realized that Miami doesn't really make it easy to lose weight. This is a very difficult city to get fit because it's either you're extremely fit and, you know, you go out into South Beach and you start working out with all those gym rats that hang out in the beach, you know, that they wake up early in the morning. The girls are doing yoga. Tall, athletic men are doing sit-ups right next to them, and they're all just trying to bang each other. And that's the only thing that's weird about joining fitness clubs in Miami. It's just a bunch of people coming together to bang. It's almost like what you do before you go to the nightclub, because I've been there, right? My friend would invite me to go hang out, and I completely forgot to pin my shirt. Check this out, guys. Look how professional we are. So, as I was saying, my friend invited me to like the morning gym workouts that happens over in South Beach. It's just a bunch of hot yoga girls, right? And they take the photo with the sun rising. And it's a bunch of greased up, tall, athletic guys. You won't catch a guy like me showing up with my freshly shaven baby oil body showing up there. I'll stand out, or I wouldn't even like make a name for myself. People wouldn't even pay attention and be like, oh, look at this guy. He can only do 20 push-ups, guys. A little 5'6" guy trying to work out with us. And then you've got the other extreme where, you know, you got a little dad bod going on. You're drinking. You're hanging out in yachts. But you're still getting the ladies. You know why? Because you got that money. You got that South Beach money. So when you're going out and you're looking like a mess with your boat shoes on and your Margaritaville shirts, you look like you're oozing with money. But where does the in-between land? Where does a guy like me fit in? We got to do the old-fashioned way. We got to get a trainer. We got to go running. And we got to count our calories. Now, I'm Colombian. I'm sure a lot of people out there that are tuning into this podcast are Latino. And I know you got Latino grandmas. My grandma does not like seeing me lose weight. I don't think any Latino grandma likes to see anyone losing weight. It's a big predicament for them to see their grandson getting fit. They'd rather see, first they think you're doing drugs. Ay, mijo, estás haciendo droga. ¿Por qué te ves tan liviano? Is that the word? ¿Por qué estás perdiendo peso tan rápido? Tú estás en droga. Or they'd rather have you sell drugs than to be on a diet, because then that means you can't eat any of grandma's cooking. And that kills your grandma on the inside. Your grandma will cook with extra oil and extra butter to fatten you up again. And if you don't eat her food, oh, man, she's going to give you hell. My grandma conspires against me whenever I start losing weight. I had fat phases. I've had fit phases. And I remember during the fit phases, my grandma would start showing up with banana bread, start showing up with extra arepa with the butter already on it, and you put the cheese inside. Why, Grandma? Why? Es que no me gusta verte así, todo liviano. Tiene que engordarte. They'll bring God into the equation. Your grandma will probably pray to God to get you fat again. Dios mío, por favor, ayúdame. Mi nieto, que gana peso. Por favor, Dios, ayúdale. Praying to God to get you fat again. You believe it? Oh, man, the chats are lit. Bro, I love Instagram now. All right, someone over on TikTok says, are glizzies bad for you? Man, I love glizzies. Shout out to all the glizzy lovers out there. What's great about glizzies is that they look good in photos. They taste good. But have you seen what's in those things? And have you ever seen any of those YouTube or Instagram reels where they show you a glizzy sliced and then they go in with a magnifying glass and all the weird particles that you find on that thing, but you're just like, man, F that. I'll still eat a glizzy. I don't care if you find hairs, bugs, pig flakes, whatever. Those are just seasonings for me. That's how delicious a glizzy is. Glizzies were meant to be mysterious. But no, glizzies are not healthy for you. But they taste good. You pick your battles. All right? Davis J85. So another reason why I think it's very difficult to lose weight in Miami is not only is there a big divide between people that aren't healthy and people that are healthy, but the Miami culture also has a lot of bakeries. Like in every corner is just bakeries everywhere. I can't walk down one block without seeing like 5 or 6 bakeries. I mean, how can you have more than 4 bakeries in one block? Aren't there 4 sides? No, they got 2. They got one in every corner and one on every side. I don't even know how these bakeries stay in business with so much competition. And they all get along. It's like, that's the ops. How are you going to get along with competition just one block down? I swear to God, there's a bakery on one end, and all you do is cross the street and there's another bakery. And they're always serving up bread, rice pudding, flan, pasteles. And it's like fast food, but more delicious and made with love. Because anything that an abuela makes in the bakery is delicious. You know why? Because she puts her heart and soul into it. She doesn't only want to fatten up her grandchildren, she wants to fatten up strangers at the same time. So it's like the entire city is against you when it comes to getting healthy or going on a diet or trying to get fit. I swear to God, I've been trying to get like swole, like I'm talking about 6-pack abs swole for the longest time, and I can't do it. I can't do it in the city. It's so hard. It's either I'm in my alcoholic phase, or I'm eating fast food, or the food late at night is delicious after a night of drinking. Why can't there be a vegan restaurant open late at night? Because vegan people are sleeping at that time like healthy people should. It's difficult. You know, it's one of those things that, I don't know, like rice on everything, breading everything, sugar on everything. We're stuck. What's going on over on Instagram? Thanks for coming in. TX, King Rose, wow. Mr. Shooker, Joseph Perez. And you know what, guys? Speaking of ops, man, I'm going to go ahead and share this story. I don't know what it is about the ladies these days, but I've already come across like 3 exes or 3 girls that I used to date that are hooking up with the ops. I don't want to get sidetracked from dieting in Miami, but sometimes the stress of Miami also helps you gain weight. You know, if you go out in traffic, if you get in an argument, you know, road rage, and if you see your ex hanging out with the ops or someone that used to be your friend, and it's like, is God testing me, or does this girl think this is the best way of getting revenge? It's like, who doesn't like Manny? Let me go sleep with the guy that doesn't like him. It's like, why would you do this to yourself? I think God, the universe, is testing me and showing me my exes and being like, look who she's sleeping with now. How do you feel about this? I feel fine. But how does this happen so many times? Is this a thing? Let me know, ladies. Do you guys sleep with the ops or ex-friends on purpose? Do you guys like research and be like, well, it doesn't look like he's going to text me back, so we got to get him back. We got to go sleep with some of his enemies. Who doesn't he like? And then she starts going through like, and how they find out, I don't even know. They just start pilfering, looking through your profile and be like, this guy right here left a very shady comment back in 2017. Oh, look, they're no longer friends on Instagram. Let me sleep with this guy. What is going on, ladies? Is that like how you guys do? Do you guys sleep with, like, if a guy broke your heart, you sleep with the ops, and you think that's an upgrade? Huh? This is one of the reasons why I want to lose weight, man, to get past this circle that I'm in. I'm telling you. It's Some of these people that you're hanging out in is be like, oh, I'm fat because I'm hanging out with these people. These people are stressing me out. You know, shady people get you fat. You didn't know that? The people you hang out with, like their average weight will probably land on you. You know, if they stress you out, you're probably going to overeat. If you're smoking weed with the wrong people, you're probably going to go out and get some nasty food. You know, Taco Bell late at night, you're all hanging out with your boys, all high. It's like, oh, yeah, this is the way to live. And then if you hang out with women that sleep with the ops, stressing you out in the outside of your circle, be like, why don't you do better, sweetheart? You think that's an upgrade? Sleeping with somebody that doesn't like me? Why don't you go outside of my social circle and become somebody? Girls will downgrade just to get revenge. You know what I'm saying? Shake my head. VIP Miami NYC. That's what's up, man. Miami and NYC should make a connect and become VIP. What's up, Burst Splash? Shannon Views, what's going on? Yeah. Yeah, man. That's what's happening in my life. You guys got to be careful out there on who you share your love with and who you care for. Don't they call Miami a sunny place for shady people? That includes the ladies too, man. You got to be very careful with the people you start relationships with the people you hang out with, and watch what they eat, okay? When you take a girl out on a date, see what she orders. If she's out there ordering greasy food, if she's out there getting things that have high calorie counts, she starts boozing, doesn't count her calories, she's going to get you fat, okay? You got to be careful, man. I swear to God, I feel like I'm in the Miami Matrix on how I see all these patterns happening in my life, and then I'm just like, man, I got to get out of here, but I can't. So I run MiamiComedy.com, the #1 website for comedy shows. Oh! See that segue? Make sure you get your shirt today. Look at that segue, huh, guys? Yeah, so anyways, when it comes to dieting in Miami, the odds are against you, but I believe in you, all right? Make sure you go out there. One thing that works for me when it comes to dieting, I've gotten into the habit of eating nothing but protein with greens back to back at the same time. It's almost like I do it in the morning as well to kind of like get into the zone. Because I swear to God, if you eat just one, and the thing about Miami pastries, if you eat just one sugary thing in the morning, if you eat just like one croqueta, you drink one sugary coffee, one pastel, one croissant with chocolate in it, your entire diet is going to go down the drain. It's all downhill from there. If you start the day off with something healthy, your body is already accustomed to the point where it's like, all right, we're going to stay healthy throughout the day. So here's what you do. You get yourself a green juice of some sort, okay? Or you get yourself like something that goes with eggs. Like, what are you into? Eggs? All right, so if you're into eggs, you get like some spinach. You put some eggs next to that, and then you down it, okay? The goal is not to satiate your hunger with something delicious. You satiate your hunger with as much nutrients as you can, and you got to force it. I'm telling you, force the green down your mouth until you're full, or if somebody were to come out with some chicken fingers and French fries, you'd be like, nah, I'm good. I had arugula. This arugula is all up in my stomach. I don't want to eat none of that. You do that for like a month. Eventually, your cravings will go down because it's almost as if your stomach got accustomed to all the greens. But as soon as you go down one pastelito in the morning, you're done for. The whole day where it's like, well, I already had a pastelito. Why don't I have a burger? Hey, it ain't no big deal. Doesn't a burger have, and then you start like compensating. Doesn't a burger have protein in it? Yeah, let me get a burger. You know what? Put an onion ring in there. It's been a rough day. Yeah, put some of that Chipotle mayo on it, and oh, you got bacon? Yeah, put some bacon in there. It's got protein. You got lettuce and tomato, right? There's my greens. Good to go. You're downing a 2,000 calorie burger now? Right? I'm definitely good. Celery sticks, model chicks. Well, yeah. I mean, it's all really what you guys prefer when it comes to eating healthy. You got to figure things out, all right? Because here's the thing that I've learned about being healthy is that if you're a really good cook, or if you can afford somebody to cook really healthy food for you, it's good. Healthy food sucks when you don't know how to cook. Because when you know how to cook, you know, you're making like quinoa burgers, and you're making like whole wheat buns, and you're making like beet juice remoulade or whatever, right? And then you put them together, and you're like, oh my God, this is delicious. They're like, yeah, that burger's also $30 because somebody had to grind the quinoa. Somebody had to squeeze the beet juice out and stir it up, and, you know, all this stuff. And you got to put beet paste. And then you get these buns right here have a special sesame seed on it, whatever. So now, you know, you can't go to Winn-Dixie. You can't go to Navarro and find these things out in the open, right? They're too busy eating the croquetas and pastelitos. Hey, get this burger out of here, man. Beet juice burgers, get it out of here, right? So when you're a good cook, or you know where to find this good food, it's expensive and it takes a lot of time and money to make those kinds of foods. But when you eat it, it tastes good. But then you're dropping like $100 a day eating healthy, and that's just lunch. Have you been to some of these vegan places in Miami? I swear to God, it's a whole car payment to eat there. After that, what do you got? If you're eating healthy, but you're not a good cook, you're just eating raw celery. You're eating carrots. You're just eating carrots at that point. You're eating a raw apple and a banana for lunch. Be like, oh, I'm healthy. How are you going to compare eating raw strawberries with a banana when the vegan wealthy person on the other side has a whole acai bowl with like sliced almonds and coconut flakes from all natural vegan coconuts from the land of God knows where, right? Chocolate nibs. You're there eating dark chocolate. They got chocolate nibs, whatever that is. What's chocolate nibs? Oh, it's chocolate, but in little pieces. Just say it's chocolate. And that's the thing, man. When you go diet and you start eating really healthy, if you really want to go overboard, you then go vegan. And I've been vegan for 6 months, and let me tell you, you know why you get a lot of energy when you're vegan? Because your body thinks it's dying. So your body's like, I got to give this guy some energy to go hunt some elk after this. This guy's passing away. We got to give him energy. We need to go on survival mode. And so then you're in survival mode for as long as you're vegan. You just wake up in the middle of the night, like, oh my God, I got to kill a bear. I got to eat something. Yeah, I'm an early bird, but they won't tell you they're an early bird because their body's waking you up to go hunt something and eat right. I swear to God, if you go vegan, okay, it is healthy. You do feel good, but at the same time, you're playing dice. You're playing dice with your body, in my opinion. You're losing weight very fast. You don't even know if you're getting the right nutrients unless you know a good nutritionist, right? You're just putting your whole body at risk, eating certain foods, this and not that, and you're just hoping for the best. But at least you're losing weight. That's undeniable. You lose weight very fast when you're on a vegan diet. And I really believe that vegan people only do it for status. I mean, I've mentioned this before on the podcast. I think veganism is a status thing. You know, it's like, I'm better than you. And I feel it too. Whenever I eat something vegan over in South Beach and spend $30 on breakfast, I feel like I got to post about this. Like, I got to let people know that I'm just better than them, man. Like, look what I mean. I'm eating avocado slices on a rye bread with farm-raised eggs. I got to tell people about this, man. I got to let them know that I'm doing better than you. All right, what are you eating? Huh? You eating Dunkin' Donuts? Look at me. Oh, man. I think if you were to put like a vegan person on death row and they're like, what do you want as your final meal? I'm pretty sure that they're not going to order vegan. There ain't no way. either the guard ain't going to give you that vegan meal, or you're going to break and be like, well, if it's my last meal, I definitely don't want it to be celery sticks and carrots. Give me a lobster with a steak, and make sure it's got that creamy peppercorn sauce. All right? We're killing animals both on land and sea on this final meal. All right. All right. Thank you all very much for tuning in. That's it for today's podcast. I want to thank everybody for coming in on the chat. Dude, this is crazy how fast Instagram has blown up this show. Thank you, Instagram. Thank you, those at TikTok. I appreciate it. Coco in Coke XO. I swear to God, you guys need to work on your Instagram handles. Okay, how am I going to give you a shout out when I can't read your handles? You got vowels and syllables all together in a way that doesn't even look like it's legible. It's like Sanskrit and how you guys put your user. It's like you guys do it on purpose. How do I make my username as confusing as possible? And it's always the people with the most confusing usernames that start chatting with you on the live streams. And you're like, hey, what's up? And you're like, hey, what's up? Forget it. All right, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. If you guys want to buy your Miami Comedy shirts, remember these are limited edition NFT designs. We are selling them. Thank you for those that have gotten the shirts. I really, really appreciate it. They're selling over at shows. They are selling online, and now that I'm a model on Instagram, they're selling there too, so thank you guys. Who would have thought that being an Instagram model was so easy? I get it now. All you gotta do is strike a pose like Madonna told you in the 80s. Strike a pose, or like RuPaul, you better work. Oh, and you make love to yourself with the lens. Love me. Show me your love. Oh, I feel so feminine when I'm a model. I didn't know. I feel like David Bowie when he's in touch with his woman's side. Like, you do a little hip thrust, and next thing you know, you're like, that's me? I look great. People have been buying shirts left and right. So if you guys want to get yours, oh, hey, what's up, Nicole? How are you? If you guys want to get yours, make sure you guys go to miamicomedy.com/shop. And coming up next, we've got Red Bar Comedy Night over at Red Bar. Where else? Duh. All right. That's at 8 o'clock. And then after that, we're over at Thank You Miami. That's at 9 o'clock until late night. Some people do both shows, which is a great way to start your week if you're looking for laughs and cocktails and socializing. Tuesday, tomorrow, we're at Dom's and Brickell. That's 9 o'clock. Wednesday, nothing yet. Almost. We're almost there. All right, brand new bar coming. We've got one. I also got a few meetings for Wednesday, Thursday, too, but that's for another show. Thursday, we have two shows on Thursday. We're over in Doral at Tripping Animals Brewery, and then the one on Sunset in Coral Gables. So if you're up north, go to the Doral one. If you're down south, go to the one on Sunset. Friday, we're back at Thank You Miami. Saturday, we are back at the one on Sunset. And then Sunday, to close the week off, we're over at Tipsy Flamingo, which is an amazing show. All the shows are amazing in their own way. It just depends on how adventurous you are, how thirsty you are, and how hungry you are. Okay, if you're hungry, Thank You Miami, the one on Sunset, Dom's. If you're thirsty, pretty much every other show. They all have bars. All right, there you go, guys. That's it for today's show. Stick to your diet. Try your best. Start off a breakfast that is very healthy for you, and you'll watch yourself doing better decisions later on in the day. I'm telling you, it works like a charm. Start off with a green juice and watch your body be like, all right, fine. We'll stay like this for the remainder of the day. But this weekend, you better break. I want Italian on Saturday. And Olive Garden will put an extra stick of butter on that sauce. You know they will. Have a great week, y'all. Well, actually, I'll see you tomorrow, 6 o'clock. Bye.